on.
We are here.
Good evening, everyone. We want to welcome you to Totally Us Unscripted. I am Winsome McLean.
And of course, I am Sharita Cramel.
And our third person is missing tonight.
My God.
Oh, woman down.
Wow, this is our first one without all three of us.
First episode without all three of us. So we are sending love to our sister Carol. We miss you, girl.
Yeah, girl.
But feel better, get better. We are here to hold it down for you.
That's right. That's right.
All right. So let's jump right into it because I am so excited about this show tonight. This is going to be wild.
I'll use my word drunk.
Okay. Oh gosh, but I want to start off this evening as y'all are jumping on. I want to start off with a quote. And the quote says, "To live is the rarest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Most people exist. That is all." And this quote is by Oscar Wilde.
Wow.
Some people are just existing. They're not really living. That's all. So I thought that this quote would be really, really befitting for our conversation tonight.
Because our conversation is going to be very, very, very exciting.
I'm so excited.
A lot.
A lot.
Well,
okay.
I mean, we usually start off with a business.
Yes.
But because we want to highlight our guest business, we're going to start there.
Okay.
So tonight,
if
you've seen the flyer, you already know who we have on tonight. If you have not seen the flyer, we're going to introduce to you on tonight. He is like world renowned.
Absolutely. If you don't know him, you're missing out.
I mean, world renowned. If you don't know this guy, if you don't have this guy on your team, if you have never ever met him, I'm sure and positive, we are sure of this one thing. He will make an impact.
Oh, yeah.
And whatever happens.
Absolutely.
And so tonight we have with us on tonight our brother and our friend. I mean, he think he like our daddy a little bit. Well, he's mine. He don't tell overseer. But we have with us tonight our brother. We're bringing on stage our friend, Derek Lee. Some of you know him as Elder Derek.
With respect
and
on the man's
he
name.
is also, since we're doing our business, we want to highlight his business on tonight. He has a company called Foresight Development. All right, guys. What is that?
That's so prophetic.
Come on.
Isn't it so prophetic? But
we already starting off. We already starting off in the prophetic flow.
Don't take much.
Okay. What does his business do? I know some of you have seen him in business. Some of you have seen him moving around at events. He is an event catalyst.
Mighty.
He is an executive coordinator.
Okay.
A branding manager.
Mighty.
He does content creation. So, some of y'all spend thousands of dollars for people to do branding management, content creating. I know one thing.
Okay.
He is very reasonable with what he does.
Yes.
He's not trying to break your bank, but he also knows that his time is valuable.
Yes.
So no, he's not giving you a deal. We're not doing that.
But what it's worth.
You understand?
Yes.
And he does great work. He is here with us tonight to chat it up. With the sisters. We have been waiting for him to come on.
I mean,
he's so busy we can't ever get him.
I'm glad that he took time out to be with us on this evening.
He made us go through his management.
Yes.
That's correct.
More people.
He like, no, y'all talking about management. His armor bears, his people. I said, boy, what?
Sure.
Derek A. Lee. Derek.
How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? Are we good? Can y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank y'all so much for having me. I am so excited to be on tonight. I feel a little some type of way that the moment I come on the show, you're missing somebody. And so
I know.
You all trying to give me her role. I mean, I'm willing to take it.
See, You came in the room hot.
You came in.
By the way, I am excited to be here with you all. You all have been doing some amazing work. I've just been watching every series, every topic, and it's been life changing. I'm always in the comment rooting for my sisters, but not only that, just the gift that you all are bringing to the world. I love you all so much, and thank you for this opportunity to be a part.
Absolutely.
We are so glad you had time. We was a little nervous. See, I was like, I don't know, we got to check his schedule.
Yeah, I told my admin to go ahead and approve y'all.
You did. You did. Right there, that's a lesson. Even though we all friends and we family, we still go to the proper channels to get each other because we respect who each other is outside of our friendship. Hello?
Hello.
All right, that's where we started. Hello.
Okay.
We have our followers on. I see our admin is already welcoming and doing some things. Yes. People are jumping on because I know they want to hear this conversation on tonight. And I feel like this is the perfect segue into the holidays.
Yes.
Why not bring in our brother?
Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
Why not? Well, Elderly.
All right.
Let's start here. Because I know inquiry, different people want to be knowing. You know, they see our friendship, they see us, and it's a lot of questions and a lot of things that they want to know. Mm-hmm. We're not going to tell all our business on here. They know how I feel about that. We're not going to tell all our business. However, I was looking into a recent survey because people were questioning about the male and the female friendships and relationships outside of wouldn't they like to know what happens behind closed doors? Uh-oh.
Okay.
And so just to give a recent survey, it was a survey showing that men have fewer social ties than they used to, with only 27% of men in 2021 saying that they had at least 6 close male friends compared to 55% in the 90s. Do you feel like we have lost the authenticity of relationships among males?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Now, are you asking me this as far as male having male friends or just the whole male and female friends with
starting from male having male friends to you, just to give a little background. I know, we're your friend, we're your sisters. We call each other besties and know all of that. So of course they see that, and me just knowing some background of some of your other friends. Do you feel like you have that male to male friendship? And then we'll move to the male to female.
100%. So y'all bring me back in. Y'all know I can go really far and deep and be really crazy. So y'all just let me know. Do a little hand signal like we're like. I don't want y'all to lose y'all job. Y'all do a wonderful job. For a fact, I think it is hard to find in this day and age for myself male to male friends, as far as brothers that's no hidden motives, that are genuinely caring about your well-being. And I really think that it is hard to find brothers. And so you tend to find in today's society, if you did not grow up with your homeboy or y'all didn't go to college or high school or trade school together, it's very hard to find a brotherhood. Now, I can probably say I have 2 male brothers as in my friends that were really, really close, travel together, talk all the time. But my female friends outweigh my male friend, and just being totally unscripted here. I grew up without my father. So I grew up a lot of times struggling with the whole male bond. And you all know in today's society, people think that dudes are being funny together.
Correct.
And so you almost have to question your why of why are we connecting. And the whole time you be like, bro, I just want to have a brother. I want to just have a friend. And I want to just hang out. Because sometimes, you need that male mentorship.
Right.
That can guide you. I even go this further. I was planning on proposing to my ex at the time. We dated like 7 to 8 years at the time. I was like, it's time for me to marry her. And I realized I didn't have no male models in my life that was married at the time to really guide me through, like, okay, I know go buy a ring, got that part, got the money, cool, but She aggravates me sometimes. I aggravate her sometimes. Or a question I asked one time, Trey, was, how did you know that Jaleesa was the one for you?
Right.
Feeling, was it an unction of the Holy Ghost? Hiya, thank you.
I'm telling you, it'd be different moments that bring you in. It hit you.
But how did you know that your lady, your fiance, your wife now was the one for you? So I definitely found myself throughout life struggling with having true male, genuine relationships. Because again, growing up in the church, you done seen homeboys, homies, and they doing some fishy stuff, and that's thing you're like, oh, I don't get down like that. And so a lot of times you just have to be mindful. Now, when it comes down to a male and my sisters here, number one, I respect Bishop, which is overseer. I gave overseer her name because her husband. I respect him as my brother, and we always honor them as one.
That's right.
Now, when it comes down to Sharita and Kara, I am the other daddy because they are not married.
Right.
Until they get married. We're friends. We're
correct.
And we ain't never done nothing that's fishy.
Correct.
Each other. Because we don't like each other. We
are literally platonic friends. Wouldn't they like to know?
We ain't kissing behind the scenes. No, we look
none of that. None of it. Don't touch on feel on me. No.
So to answer your question, yeah.
So D-Lee, why do you think it's so, if you could give us one or two reasons why you think it is so difficult for men to develop that authentic relationship, in conjunction with the fact that you said that you didn't grow up with a father figure. Yeah. So why is it so difficult to make those authentic connections, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think for one, to answer your first question is whoever taught men how to love. So men, we exemplify or we kind of create what we see in our pathway growing up.
Okay.
So if you didn't go to church and see a man speaking in tongues, shouting, or cutting the grass, or the qualities that made a man, if you never didn't see that growing up, it's hard for you to embrace or accept another man who may be doing those qualities or something else you may not be used to. I said all that to say this, is that if I have never seen guys embrace each other, hang out with each other, go on trips, it will seem like minute or almost like strange.
Right.
Because here's the key part, since I moved to Orlando, I finally was able to see real men. I have to say that, and there's no shade against MIL, to see real married, Holy Ghost filled men being men and really raising their children, being their kids, like going to football games, going to basketball games, praying at the altar, lifting hands, worshiping. It wasn't until 11 years ago I went to this ministry and I saw tons of guys just going like, what's up, bro, dapping me up. That really opened up my perspective to, okay, wait, you can have brotherhood.
That's good.
So then to go on to your second question, I think because I was raised in a single mother home, my mom only could do so much and teach me so much.
Right.
And so I think that really also almost guided my view of what a fatherhood of men should be as well.
See now,
here we go.
Sure. But what that just opened the door though for me. Yeah. It's like when you know better, right? You do better, right? And so do you feel any level of pressure as a man now that you have seen what brotherhood can actually look like? Do you feel any pressure to step in to those roles, maybe for other men who have not experienced that? And do you feel like that is something that you need to even undertake?
Yeah, yes. Okay. 100% to all of that. Since I've been living in Orlando, the mentorship piece has really been heightened for me. Getting at young fellas, showing them the way. And the biggest thing I always tell them, you can always be better than me. One of my mentees just graduated from FAMU this past Friday.
Come on, let's go rattle up the number one team. Talk about them. Talk about them.
FAMU, the great HBCU.
Come on, talk about it.
he is graduated, he's an educator, going to teach history. And so yes, I feel that burden of being able to pour into other guys and be genuine with it. Because my biggest thing is what I never had, I want somebody else to have.
That's right.
So I have to do my part and pour into people and really teach them. I see the rattlers in the comments.
Right. There they go. Oh, they hollering out loud.
So yeah, I think it's very important to mentor people. It's very important to reach back and mentor people. And here's the key thing. Every person, for the most part, I've been mentoring has a father in their life. It's amazing because they're teaching me a part of fatherhood and being father, where I'm teaching them on how to respect and honor their father. Here's the crazy part. I never had a father, but I'm teaching them to understand that, dude, if I had my father in my life, I don't care if he's fussing at me, cussing up inside my head, you better honor and respect that man because he's in your life. Thank God I have a spiritual father who is my pastor. He's my pops. Everybody know in the world. I honor Bishop Derek L. McCray as my father. He gets on me. He chastises me. He aggravates me every now and then. Bless his heart. But at the same time, I'm fathered now. So now I don't have to worry about this girl or how I do this. I can call my pops, hey pops, let's have an offline conversation. This is father and son time. Or we'll go out. We were just in Dallas, and I'm not a Cowboys fan at all.
Right.
I'm an LSU fan. I love college football. And so we did the tour in Dallas, flew down for some business, and we ended up going to the stadium. I missed my haircut appointment. I'm going to just show you how it is to be in father's time. Missed my haircut appointment, my tuxedo, all this. We had a big event that night. And y'all know me. I love to put together.
Okay? Yes, sir.
Okay. And I was so engulfed in the moment of having time with my pops that none of that stuff mattered to me because here we are on the football field. We're doing a VIP stadium. We playing. We having a good time. But in that moment, I told God, thank you. Because I was getting healed from things that, you know me, I'm very much to myself. But God allowed me to get healed in that moment.
That's good.
And it's not to let me father. You may not have your natural father, but I'm providing male figures in your life that's going to show you it's never too late. And so for me, mentorship is such a huge part of me, of like reaching back to young fellows, even older guys.
Yeah.
Older guys that call me their mentor. I'm like, what? You older than me? But they see.
Doc, I mean, think about it. You're elder, you're wisdom.
You know what I'm saying? But we have to be vulnerable enough to say, I need help in this area.
Right.
Now, see, where's my attitude?
You need water. You need your rag. Somebody need to wipe it.
Yeah, where is my people?
This glass.
Drink
some water. Drink it. And it's clear. You must be drinking good water. It's clear. It ain't dirty looking.
Come on. Listen, everybody that serve, you don't serve your woman and man of God in a plastic bottle. You put it in the glass with the top over it.
Come on.
I think my class that.
What you were saying though, here's where I'm gonna bring this in when you talk about the mentorship, which is good because I think we all kind of do the same thing. So we like the female version of what you do for the males, but we also know our boundaries. Like we've never stopped you from doing what you do with the males. Because we know that's not who we are. We know what we are in a relationship. We know our boundaries. We have mutual respect, like you mentioned earlier, for Bishop and overseer here. Like we never overstep our boundaries. You say, hey, I'm going out on with my guy friends. We going on an excursion, whatever. All right, y'all be safe. We're gonna pray y'all up. Let us know when you get there.
But do you, not to cut you off, I'm really big on my friends collaborating with each other and fellowship with each other.
Right.
So if my sisters don't approve of my friends and vice versa, we can't be friends. Because my circle has to be able to function together. And I'm going out of town. Go ahead, overseer. Go ahead.
Okay, because that was my question. And I'm glad that we at the 20-minute mark because this going to give you some time to really pontificate on this question here. Okay. And so Dealy, you are currently to the public eye, single. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but to the public eye, you show up as single. All right.
Yeah, good.
Right. Because we're not out here trying to tell your business. And Sharita and Carol are also single, right?
Yep.
And so you now are, in a relationship with a young lady, let's say, and that young lady is maybe threatened or intimidated by the relationship that you have with your sisters. And one of the things that she requests is that you minimize your interaction with your sisters. Now, this is a person that you are intimately involved in, maybe thinking about marrying, and this is the request. What do you do in that situation? I told you to let me tell I told you to let me
It's me not even saying that. I'm like, I'm gonna let him out first because I don't want to say what I'm gonna say.
Because we done been here before.
We have been here. But I would say we worked through it very well.
And I'm telling you now, what is it? Huh? I can't do what? It ain't happening.
We got to figure out what it is.
And I'm gonna just be honest with you. Until I get married, and before I even get married, it ain't happening. My sisters are my sisters. Like, there's not no play thing. And so for me, I'm not adjusting who's been here, because if anybody, and someone's in the comments, we have dated, talked, well, you want to call it. The first thing I'm doing is introducing you to my sisters, way before my mom. And I go a step further and say, my mom don't even have to approve of who I'm dating. My sisters have to approve of who I'm dating.
Wow.
Never a question of you need to minimize what you're doing. Now, here's the thing too, though. My sisters and I respect who we're talking to.
Correct.
But you have
to make that clear. We respect.
We respect. It's never
we got a nice little spiritual eye too, and we.
Right. It's never been like you always hanging out with Sharita and Carol, Winnie over me. No, baby. I'm always gonna be with you because you're my lifeline.
Correct.
Whatever. Now, if you may say, well, sometimes y'all traveling too much, I may scale that back a little bit, because sometimes we do have a 10. Carol celebrates every single birthday out of the country or somewhere or something. It's always an event every single.
Oh God!
If my wife tells me why, well, I'm legally bound to tell me that I will listen to her. But no, it's never. I'm not scaling back my relationship for her to make her feel confident who she is. No, I will affirm you. I will let you know who you are. You're always welcome, and we have done that. My ex-girlfriend always came with us after Sundays. It's like, where I was going to eat at.
Yeah.
And sometimes, if I can say this, I don't know. Sometimes we been in the car full argument before we got to the restaurant, and she don't care. Say, "We'll see y'all later."
Yeah. And bye. And bye.
And bye. And
or that time moment we like,
yeah,
let it go. Don't do that in front of us, because we don't want, you don't want the person to feel like, and so it's no dealing. Stop it now. You showing out. And we don't mind getting them correct in front of them.
Right.
So I think we know.
You must have balance when dating.
But now I don't know on his end if he would do us the same way.
Oh.
Because I think he may try to run them off. I'm not sure. DD.
Oh, now, if they try and date Sharita and Kara, that's a whole nother story.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Explain.
Listen, it'll have some few guys that try to date Sharita and Carol. Let's go back to Carol, because y'all know Carol got them hips and body. And I have to be like, hold on, Jesus. Now we believe in the Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying? He gotta go.
He got to go.
And then on the other hand, Sharita had some guys who were threatened by me. I'm like, I'm just a brother. I live miles away, bro. I'm rooting for you, but since you want to be a butthead,
and I'm like, you probably need to call Derek and figure out some things.
Right.
Stop it. A good one was trying to make his move. but he wasn't. He's just leave it. Y'all be thinking that they single. I'm telling all their business. They good guys coming after them, but see, you have to realize when you're approaching a real woman, you can't have stuff because they don't need you to pay their bills. They got their own house, their own houses. They got businesses. They're successful.
Wow.
So they have to realize the standard. And here's the thing: is I buy my sister Tory Burch, Gucci, Kate Spade. I think them go out of town. We have done those things, and so you have to meet a certain standard. And how dare you try to make them dumb down what they're used to because of you're the man that may have to. No. Standard. I'm done.
No, this is so good. Like, this is so good because, like, I think in the culture that we're living in right now, when we look at it, though, statistically, women are really doing well, right? Whether it's, graduating from college, whether it's, getting these executive positions and things like that. So you're absolutely right. They're not hurting financially. They don't need, per se, a man to take care of them. Right. But I think we all need the emotional support, the love, the affirming, some of the things that you were talking about earlier. Right. And so what I'm hearing you say then is instead of brothers being intimidated by you and the relationships that you have curated with your sisters, they could actually connect with you and get some pointers.
Bro, we're gonna hang out. I'm gonna tell you how Kara gonna aggravate you. She gonna be clean. I'm gonna tell you how Shree gonna be mood changing, doing violence sometimes. I'm telling all their business.
And you are, because that's what you do.
Listen, I don't hold nothing back.
And be honest.
I'll be
and
honest.
He'll be just and we'll be having a wedding next month. Hello? Huh?
And I'm gonna tell you.
And the baby a month later.
Yes. I'm gonna tell you, they stay sanctified. When it's time to do what they got to do when they get married and legal, they gonna take good care of you in the bedroom, bro. Enjoy it. All that. Yeah.
We'll have you on that. That's the next scene.
Not enough time.
Well, we got part 2 coming up in the new year.
For real.
In the new year.
Yeah, we got to just tell the truth. But yeah, I mean, people. But see, here's the other thing too. I closed it as the preacher said. I'm gonna close with this. Here's the truth. People are used to having brothers and sisters sleeping together. And we pretend as brothers, sisters, best friends, and the whole time, 5 years later, y'all down the line, y'all done got kids together and stuff.
You see?
Y'all done messed around. Oops, I had an oops moment.
Right.
You got to be true intentions when you calling people your brother, your sister. Hey, Executive Pastor Cadogan. You have to be true to what you are. And so y'all be really honest and say, me, Sharita, and Carol ain't never done nothing off the bone. We are legit best friends that respect one another. And so I think people lose the sight of integrity when it comes down to friendship. And that's when it get a little wonky.
Yeah. Wow. That's so good.
Bro, we're going to have you back. No, we need a part 2. And maybe this time Carol will, show up for the show.
I don't take her job. So,
so now you to go. So now we got to add you to the picture. And it's going to be 3 and 1. Yeah, because this is good because sometimes we need that male, perspective on things as we're talking. So we're definitely going to have you back. Now, we all know our audience is here. Thank you. We saw some new faces joining us on tonight. Exactly. You see how you brought the crowd out? I mean, we said Derek Lee gonna be in. Everybody like D-Lee. Hey.
I don't come on these cameras. I'm behind the scenes person who's working the cameras and stuff.
Correct. I think, So what we do want to wish everyone on here a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Next week, we just gonna be honest, it's gonna be a recording.
Yes.
Don't look for us live.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the holidays.
It's the holidays, guys. We want you to enjoy your families, your friends, whatever you do on the holidays.
Right.
Like we talked about in our last show, with holidays and grief, whatever. Find you something to do, even if you don't have a major family or friend. But be well. We want them to be blessed.
Yes, definitely be blessed. I just want to take the opportunity to thank you so much, D. Lee, for being with us tonight. Thank you for your perspective, such engaging conversation, and I really cannot wait for part 2 because we definitely need to continue this conversation.
Yeah, we have to continue that.
This was good. So good.
I may be, you done told the people I may be getting married over Christmas, so I don't know.
For me to pop up married, I am a prophet.
She will be the one. She will be the one that pops up married, by the way. Okay.
Oh, no, she don't like people like that. She loves business. No,
we already know who'll be invited.
But her family's so big, it don't even make it's.
Yeah,
it's a party on its own.
Right. And after the comment, this is my word that my adjutant left. He's in the other room, and so my team.
Listen, we want you guys to join us. We'll be back for the new year. We have plenty more guests coming on. We're gonna have Derek Lee back again, probably more than one time.
Yes.
As we have some of these conversations to get the male perspective. Right. We love you all. We thank you for rocking with us thus far. And for Sylvia Carroll in her absence.
Oh, we love you.
We love you.
Sissy.
She was at least trying to be on.
Yeah.
But please get you some rest.
Yeah.
And we love you. It's a lot of people hollering out Mary, and they better be
Sharita married off. I'm telling you.
But they better be careful what they ask for.
I'm going to say because Sharita and Carol want to be married. They want to be married.
Talk about it. We love you, our audience. We shall see you all again in the new year.
All right, y'all.
Totally Us Unscripted.